PTI is going to hold a big protest across Pakistan. Either it is going to be for one day or it will be a series of protests. It is yet to be seen. One thing about the 5th of August is that Chairman PTI Barrister Gore says that we are not going to march toward Islamabad. Rather, every city will be having their own protest program inside that particular city of their own. And I think it is a good thing. I think it is a good decision, as Barrister Gore is a careful man, careful person, and does not believe in the brinkmanship. Now, see what is going to happen on the 5th of August 2025. But my calculation is that it is not going to be any bigger protest, as the PTI workers are demoralized. Why the PTI workers are demoralized? Maybe, of course, the reason could be that the government is not going to show any mercy upon these political workers. That is the reason. But there is another reason as well. The other reason is that it is the wrong, bad miscalculation by the PTI leadership, and it's they are known for their U-turn in the policies, and they are not seen making the mature, politically mature decisions. And that is why, if at all you look upon the election 2013, PTI chairman, they ordered the members of their assembly to resign from the National Assembly. And then these resignations stayed at the speaker's office, and it kept on after that, without any sort of motivation or persuasion from the treasury benches. They returned to the assemblies without the motivation of anyone else. Silently they returned and did not even look for the face saving, because nobody was going to give them the face saving. Not only that, they returned to the assemblies, rather they claimed all the salary, all the benefits which they could have claimed. Then after the de-seating of PM Imran Khan in a no confidence move inside the National Assembly, again they resigned. But once they resigned, after the resignation, they were so desperate that the resignation should not be accepted by the Speaker of the Assembly. But they did that. Once, not only that PM Imran Khan was no more the PM of Pakistan, then he ordered the two assemblies, because in one assembly they had already tendered their resignation, and then the two assemblies, as for the KPK and the Punjab is concerned, they were having their governments in the KPK, they were having the government in the Punjab. But they dissolved the both of these assemblies. Although the assembly members and the ministers and the CM, they tried a lot to persuade and to convince Imran Khan that the dissolution of these two assemblies does not lie in the interest of the party at all. But he did not to listen to any one of these, and ultimately both of these assemblies were dissolved. So that is another, I think, the PTI leadership, although maybe quite possibly the incumbent government and even the establishment, the courts too, they are not treating PTI fairly. That is what every government do. And look at the PTI government, the way they tackled their political rivals. Look at the way Imran Khan treated Sharif family. They put them all behind the bar, and that is what he claimed, that like he has delivered all of his promises by putting all the Sharif family member all the other loyalists of the Sharif family behind the war, and this is he showed himself as very triumphant, and he was claiming, I will remove the air conditioners from their cells, and he considered it as a bigger success as well. I think that is not a politically mature thinking or politically mature attitude at all. Look at what Imran Khan himself, he had made the party songs of, we are going to put them in the jail. I think they will never make dislike songs again. But see, as for the political maturity of the PTI is concerned, I think Imran Khan, since he was a player, he was one of the top players in the world. But as for the politics is concerned, it is different, and as for the politics of Pakistan is concerned, it is even more different. And even Imran Khan's government in the center and in the provinces, they too enjoyed and they too carried on all the unfairness which they are now complaining about. See what is going to happen on the 5th of August. But one thing is there, that PTI worker is demoralized, and the demoralization of the PTI worker, it is maybe it is there are lot of unfair treatment by the incumbent government. I do accept it, but at the same time, it is the lack of maturity, it is the miscalculation of the PTI leadership on the part of the leadership, on the part of the PTI leadership. That is the reason that their workers are not so, not so organized, not so active at the moment. Because look at what they tried to do on the 9th of May. They wanted to topple the government, and they wanted to create an anarchy and a situation of civil war in the country. But that attempt was failed miserably. What happened, that the establishment of Pakistan, the courts of Pakistan, the government of Pakistan, they are not going to allow any more 9th of May like incident at all. But now the PTI worker, the PTI leadership too, they have changed and they are behaving. They are not going to attempt all that, because already they are in prison. Now since that the PTI leadership is now suffering what the other parties suffered during the rule of Imran Khan Sahab. Now I think even the PTI leadership is either going to remain absent from the protest of the 5th of August, or even if at all they are present, they will remain totally peaceful. They will not incite their workers at all to attack it and to create a mayhem, to create a violence, or to do anything like that one. And I think that it is not going to be a series of protests at all. Rather, on the one hand, it is going to be the one day protest. On the other hand, I think it is going to be a very peaceful one. And now, keeping in view the rest of the thing, whether these resignation, whether these de-seating of so many PTI Senate members, so many PTI National Assembly members, so many of the members of the provincial assemblies, are they going to resign because such a bigger injustice in their point of view is being carried on against the PTI? I think they will not be even going for the resignation for the purpose, because the PTI members are not going to resign, and because they know that they have earned the seat after spending plenty of money, crores and crores of rupees during their election campaign. Also, they paid big amount of money to the party to gain the ticket in the, and that too, it was quite a gambling, because many of them, despite paying big money to the party, despite spending multi-crore rupees on their election campaign, they failed to win the seat. So I think in a situation like that one, there will be hardly few members of the PTI in the national and provincial assemblies or in the Senate who are going to resign on the orders of the party, on the orders of the party chairman. See what is going to happen on the 5th of August.